Okay, two people, when I hit the crosswalk signal, jumped in front of me at this intersection, and I have that happen often. I guess I need to point out to people, the last person that hit me, they got off light at 50 grand. Next time, I might not settle that easy. Just because people need to learn not be in a rush when it says it's the crosswalk signal. That means the pedestrian has the right of way. That doesn't mean you slam on the gas pedal and take off. Or you might meet someone like me who might just jump right in front of you just so you can pay me. Just because it gets frustrating that people cannot drive or don't know the rules of the road. Okay. So, I found my zip ties, so this needs to be addressed, as you can see. I like that. Honk honk. Probably don't have a horn or nothing. Okay. And we got black zip ties too, so. And of course, this fence is messed up, so I'm not going to be able to, it's still going to be not going stretched as tall as it needs to be because it's been pulled, but at least it will be up in the air. And man, none of the poles are bent, so what exactly caused this to get tore from the top down? I do not know, but until the city can get a chance to get out here and fix it, let me give it a temporary fix. That is a waterway down there, as you can see. Now here's where it starts getting a little tighter. Because whatever it was must have bowled into it right about here. And that's what it looks like. Something, obviously not a car because the poles aren't bent. Something tore into this. I guess I'm gonna have to go grab another zip tie or two. That's a little bit better, but we need more zip ties. Whoa. Balance overtook him and he began to spin. Okay. See? None of the upright or horizontal poles are damaged, bent. The brackets aren't even broken. So it's almost like something had grabbed this from the top and peeled it down. It will remain a mystery, but I'll give it a temporary cure till they decide they get around to fixing it, or if they decide that this cure will just work for now. I mean, it's not really something that's a major thing. Once it's zip tied up, it should be good for a long time. Until zip ties wear out from weather, heat, all that good stuff, they become brittle. Hey, I got a YouTube and a Facebook page if you guys want to follow.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yep. Cool. Maybe I got another follower. Because until I get 500 of them followers, I don't get much. I don't get monetization. Say the word, James. Pronounce the word. So, and the monetization is what helps cover the cost of supplies and stuff, and maybe eventually my dream of getting a power broom attachment, and maybe one that'll fit my Husqvarna weed eater. Okay, this is looking much better. looks a lot better than it did. One more. Just because I got one more in my hand and there's one more spot that needs tucked up a little. You want me to cut you out of this video?
What's that?
You want me to cut you out of this?
No, it's
Okay,
all good.
okay, cool. Because I'm actually filming when you...
All right.
Cool, you have a good day. Cool, cool. Okay. Oh, there's a piece of litter right there too. Cool. You're welcome, ma'am. Have a good day. Okay. That's one problem solved. It's nice to see from where I just did that all the way down this street. This curve edge right here on this edge has been done. I've conquered it quite a ways down the road from where it enters the city of Covington all the way down, and we got more litter. Let's make some of our cards sit upright so they're easier to pull out of my pocket when I stop to talk to somebody there. Okay. Get the farthest one first. Like they just recently mowed this. This is city property. Okay, make sure that's all litter in that. Okay, except for the shovel, that is. Doggy toy. Just like the doggy toy I got on the front of my bike. Until I find some doggy that wants it. Me and Stitch are hanging. Oh, yeah, get your foot on the pedals before you hit the throttle, boy. Okay, let's see, yeah. Oh, feet up. Keep the throttle. I like to ride most time with my right foot all the way through the pedal, all the way downward position. But certain spots like that, I know back there, if I don't get the pedal up in time, it's gonna scrape. And then things like, let's see if you can see it. You see the top of my, right down there. You'll see the top of my pedal thing scraped it up. Yeah, here's some loose debris. Start with the farthest out. Okay. Looks like it was a platter at one time. It was a platter until the splatter of the matter. Or till the matter of the splatter, actually. My brain don't always put things together in the proper way, but hey, oh well. Y'all know what I mean. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Memorial Day's, well, 4th of July, I mean, is almost upon us. Same thing, practically, but actually has me thinking of an old friend of mine, an old girlfriend, actually. Someone who I very much was still in love with, and things would have eventually worked out. We were just living separate life, distance, on different ends of the counties, different counties, but she passed away in the hospital. Still hurts when I think of old Wendy Murphy. What a wonderful woman she was. What was that? Some kind of a sign. Oh, I bet that was part of that platter. Only the big piece can go in there because that's a dirt in that bucket. So we don't want to mix too much dirt with litter because then we got to separate it before we dump the dirt. I have dated a lot of older women, and unfortunately 2 of the ones that I really loved are no longer around. I think she would get a kick out of this bike and setup I'm doing. Okay, let's see. There's a can for the aluminum, which is right there. Whoa! And the bike wants to roll. And that one goes to trash. That one goes there. Okay, and we roll. Onward, Christian soldiers. Okay. Is that the, that's not the bucket guys, is it? No, that's not the litter guys, is it? This is Thursday, and that's why I don't tend to, I mean, I'm picking up some, but there is a litter picker patrol that picks the length of this road on Thursdays it is. And yeah, I got the camera bent way off with the 360, it don't matter. But the camera was angled way down on the body mount. Let's stop right here. Man. People are doing themselves in today. I think that's a 3rd time today that I've seen them come out when I've been up this road today. Okay. Now, let's go to Lake Meridian. Let's do that. We got some videos to cut, and we got stuff we did earlier to cut. So right now we're just in ride mode. She can't get out, but I still like to be courteous and go around if I can. If I can go around a car, a lot of times I will, just so it doesn't interfere with them trying to get into traffic themselves. I mean, people are so obsessed over 10 seconds of their life. And what I mean by that is, like when I'm trying to cross the crosswalk and people, I have the signal and they're still keep turning, not letting me go when a pedestrian has the right of way. It takes 10 seconds for me to get across that street and out of your way. Just like, you know, back there, it just take me, you know, a few extra seconds to go around that car rather than trying to obstruct them what they're trying to get where they're going. See, Lake Meridian Chevron has my favorite espresso stand here. It's the only one I really ever go to, but, and I was really wanting one today, but you know, I'm just not, I can't do it. That's one of them rare treats when I have the extra money. Right now, I don't. Not for luxuries like that. Okay.
Wait.
So we are going to go to Lake Meridian. We got stuff on us. We got stuff to drink. We got water in the back. We got snacks. We're just going to... We didn't end up getting our Googling or anything work done at the last part. other people kept showing up with their pets and dogs, and I like to speak into my microphone when I am trying to Google something, and I don't like everybody to know what I'm doing. I mean, it's just since January that I've actually been doing all this. Well, I've been doing this since May, actually, the end of May for the Facebook and the YouTube, but since January that I've been doing all this more opening up. A lot of years my family didn't know what all exactly my health conditions were, what I was dealing with, or the after effects of slamming into a tree at 60 miles an hour plus. Because I used to tend to be a private person, but, you know, okay. See these lines right through here? Almost looks like a street sweeper. No, I guess not, because this ain't been done. That was just something dragging something, I guess. Sometimes those same brush marks will be left behind when a street sweeper comes through. Ah, nice little boat. Okay, nobody behind us. Left turn signal on in the lane, and then transfer to the other lane, and we're off. Woo! Okay. I need to this weekend. I got all the stuff to do my bike up for the parade, so I may do it up for the 4th, except for the spinners. Unless I have come up with a few dollars to buy a few more from the dollar store. I don't want to break them. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Stay to the right and go slow because we got someone with a kid on a bike. How are you doing, sir? Somebody's little toy. I'll leave it there for a while. They might come back by and find it. How busy is the cabana? Yeah, they're all the spots that I normally sit in are busy. So, not gonna go down to that area. Oh, all the porta potties are being set up and ready for the 4th. I could go down that area, but hey, I see litter. I see a few pieces of litter that got to be picked up around, so let's get busy. That's just leaves there, so. Okay, and let's roll. Good evening, ma'am. Or afternoon. Yeah, there's gonna be no parking except for ADA with the 4th of July splash event going on here. And yeah, someone's really getting busy on the horn over there. Well, the car alarm probably. Okay, that. I want to be in the shade, so I guess we're just gonna go right inside here. That's what I needed to get to the dollar store. A bar of hand soap and a container to keep it in. I usually have I do have hand wipes on me, but in order to conserve them, it's because yeah, I don't always wear gloves. I hate the feel of gloves on my hands. Maybe it's a sensory thing because, yeah. Let's see, these have 2 outdoor water shower things, so. Even without soap, you'll get somewhat cleaner than you were. Okay. Now let's do a tour of Lake Meridian real quick. Nice little beach area. And cool little shade tent. Oh, I'm trying to feed the ducks. Got 2 ducks over here. Oh, look at that. More ducks from behind her come running up from the water. Okay. And this is a public fishing pier at the park here. So a lot of people do come here to fish. And a little quick tour of the men's bathroom as long as there's nobody in there. Is there anybody in here? Yeah. Okay, stop recording.